Welcome to Sacred Mountain Yoga and Sound. My name is Lauren, and today we'll be doing a Vinyasa yoga flow. So as always, take what feels good in your body, leave the rest, and let's dive in. Welcome. We'll get started in an easy seat. Find a comfy cross-legged position. Ground your sits bones down into your mat. Lengthen your spine, crown of your head towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin back slightly. And relax your shoulders away from your ears. Soften or close your eyes. And begin to deepen your breath. Relax through your forehead, release your jaw. And soften all the muscles in your belly. Draw your air all the way down into your abdomen. Deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. If there's anything on your heart today that you'd like to set as an intention for your practice, focus it into your mind. With your intention in mind, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, send it out through heart center. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Sweep high, inhale. Heart center, exhale. Sweep high, breathe in. Heart center. Make your way into tabletop pose. Stack your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, neck and spine neutral. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, ground your hands. Cow pose, drop your belly down, shine your heart forward and inhale. Cat pose, press into your hands, arch your spine on your exhale. Keep moving like this back and forth on your own breath, your own pace. Feel free to add any other movements that would feel good in your body today. Hip circles, thread the needle, puppy pose. Or just take whatever creative wiggles or movements come to you. Try to listen to your body and stay with your breath. If you've taken something on one side, even out your sides. We'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Scoot your knees just a little closer to your wrists. Tuck your toes under. Lift and hover your knees 1 to 3 inches off the mat. Bear pose. Drive your hands down into your mat, round through your upper spine like cat. Draw your belly button up towards your spine, engage your core. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. One more inhale. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. And still your heels. Take a deep breath in. Sink your heels a little lower. Slowly roll forward like a wave into high plank pose. As you arrive, stack your heels over the balls of your feet. Lift your hips up in alignment with your shoulders. Keep your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Really press your hands down into your mat. Puff up to your shoulder blades. Breathe in. Stay for your breath out. Engage your core. One more inhale. Slowly lower all the way down to your tummy. Untuck your toes. Plant the tops of your feet down into your mat. Tuck your elbows in towards your rib cage. Low cobra. Press into your hands. Shine your heart up and inhale. And lower back down. Low cobra, shine your heart, breathe in. Maybe lift and hover your hands for a challenge. Squeeze up your shoulder blades and release. Bring your hands slightly wider than your mat. East and west, come up onto your fingertips. Lift your chest for high cobra. Inhale. Drop your left shoulder down, gaze to the right. Back through center, breathe in. Right shoulder down, gaze to the left. Center, inhale. Lower all the way back down. Release your hands down by your hips, palms facing the ceiling. Zip your legs up together, maybe big toes to touch. On your next inhale, lift everything but your hips for Shalabhasana, locust pose. Chest lifts, legs lift. Tuck your chin down a lot and send the back of your head up towards the ceiling as you lift. This will lengthen your spine. Squeeze 1 inch higher, breathe in. And lower all the way down, left cheek to the mat. Maybe windshield wipe your legs back and forth. Reset. And come back through center. Option for one more locust pose, or if you want a little more this time, you can interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. On your next inhale, lift everything but your hips. Chest lifts, legs lift. If you have your interlace, drive it to the back walls. You open your chest, but keep sending the back of your head up to the ceiling. Squeeze 1 inch higher, breathe in. And lower down, right cheek to the mat. Maybe windshield wipe your legs. And come back through center. Replant your hands by your ribs. Press up into high plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Lift your heels. Inhale. Bend your knees. Take tiny tiptoes to the top of your mat. When you arrive, bring your feet at least hip-width distance apart, if not wider. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side for ragdoll pose. If you'd like to take any head nods or rolls, loosening your neck, go for it. Switch your grip, other forearm on top. Breathe in. Release your hands down. Plant your left hand, bend into your left knee, reach your right arm high, standing twist. Open your chest, roll your right shoulder back. Inhale. Release your right hand down. Plant your right hand, bend into your right knee, reach your left arm high, roll your left shoulder back. Breathe in. Release your left hand down. Come to a halfway lift, hands to your shins, create a flat back. Really lengthen and stretch your spine to the wall in front of you. Crown of your head forward, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. And fold. Slowly rise to stand, vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to lift. When you arrive, give your shoulders some big shrugs up and down. And switch direction. Sweep your arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart center, ground your intention. Deep breath in. And send it out. Sweep your arms high, fill up. Forward fold, flat back, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back into high plank. Rock forward to your tippy toes. Breathe in. Chaturanga, knees up or down, lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Inhale, open your collarbone. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift your heels. Inhale. Bend your knees. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise, sweep high. Breathe in. Cactus, squeeze. Shine your heart. Reach high. Fill up. Forward fold. Flat back. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. Step or shoot back. Flow through your vinyasa. Lift your heels. Inhale. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Sweep high. Breathe in. Cactus. Squeeze. Reach high. Fill up. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Lift your heels. Inhale. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Sweep high. Inhale. Cactus. Reach high. Fill up. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. One more. Lift your heels. Inhale. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. Sweep high. Breathe in. Cactus. Reach high. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hips. Stay or take knee or ankle circles. And switch direction. Re-extend. Inhale. Knee to nose tap. Send it high. Fill up. To your left tricep tap. Re-extend. To your right tricep. Send it high. Step it through. High crescent lunge. Rise. Ride your breath up. You can always widen your stance here for more stability. Stay high on the ball of your back foot. Relax your shoulders. Lift up and out of your rib cage. Breathe in. Cactus your arms. Hover your left knee down on your breath out. Rise. Inhale. Cactus and hover. Exhale. Rise. Breathe in. Cactus and hover. Rise. Inhale. Open twist to the right. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Star pose. Open. Fill up. Goddess. Heels in. Toes out. Sink your hips down between your knees. Hands to heart centers. Keep your chest lifted. Start to slowly pulse your hips up and down. Stay with your breath. Here for 3, 2. Star on 1. Rise. Inhale. Warrior 2. Back of your mat. Sink into your left knee. Straighten and strengthen your arms like you're holding weights in your hands, but relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. Flip your left palm. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Extended side angle. Press into your back foot as you lengthen and strengthen your right arm. Roll your chest open to the ceiling. Maybe gaze up and back. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Low runner's lunge. Spiral down. Anjaneyasana. Lower your back knee. Sweep your arms high. Lift up and out of your ribcage just like you did in high crescent. Relax your shoulders. Maybe create a little back bend as you press your hips forward. Breathe in. Open twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Reverse, inhale. Spiral down, half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Straighten-ish your left leg, flex your left toes up, melt forward. Try to keep your right hip stacked over your right knee. Don't want to collapse. Ever keeping the joints stacked over joints and squaring the hips forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge. Come high on the ball of your back foot. Sweep your arms back. Squeeze your triceps up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin in and down slightly as you lengthen your spine. Breathe in. And out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, right knee high, inhale. Funky chair, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, hands to heart, sink down and back. Keep a flex through your right foot to protect your knee. Shine your chest up like up dog. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. One-legged, rise, inhale. Chair pose with airplane arms, heels down, arms back. Then take your chair, Utkatasana, sweep your arms high. Settle more of your weight into your heels as you lift your chest over your hips. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Divers on your breath out. Come onto the balls of your feet, sweep your arms back. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, Vinyasa. Send your left leg high, breathe in. Bend your knee, open your hips, stay or take your circles. And switch direction. Re-extend, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Send it high, fill up. To your right tricep, tap. Re-extend. To your left tricep. Send it high. Step it through. High crescent, rise, ride your breath up. Cactus and hover on your breath out. Rise, inhale. Cactus and hover. Rise, breathe in. Cactus and hover. Rise, inhale. Open twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Star pose, open, inhale. Goddess, heels in, toes out. This time, drop your hands down to your knees. Lift up through your chest, breathe in. Drop your left shoulder down, gaze to the front, breathe up. Back through center, inhale. Right shoulder down, gaze to the back. Center, breathe in. To the front. Center, inhale. To the back. Star pose, rise, breathe in. Warrior two, top of your mat, sink into your right knee. Open your chest. Press your feet in opposite directions on your mat. So engage your inner thighs. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Inhale. Extended side angle. Try to lengthen and strengthen your right side body here so that you don't dump forward. You want to stay really strong through the side body. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Anjane. Back knee down, arms high. Spin your pinkies in towards your face to engage your upper arms. Melt your shoulders down. Scissor your inner thighs in towards one another. Breathe in. Open twist to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Reverse, inhale. Spiral down, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Anjane, breathe in. Tuck your back toes under, airplane lunge. Come high on the ball of your back foot. Sweep your arms back. Squeeze the palms of your hands closer together like you're grabbing a block between them. Feel that squeeze in your shoulder blades. Breathe in. And out. One-legged Tadasana, rise, left knee high, inhale. Funky chair, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, hands to heart, flex your left foot, shine your chest up. Breathe in. Sink a little lower. One-legged, rise, inhale. Chair pose with airplane arms, heels down, arms back. Then take your chair, sweep your arms high, inhale. Maybe sink your hips a little lower this time. Tuck your tailbone forward a little bit to take the sway out of your low back, so engage your low abs. Breathe in. Divers on your breath out. Chair pose, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, Vinyasa. We're going to simplify this a little bit, so keep your ears perked. Take a deep breath in, and let it go. Send your right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, tap. Re-extend. Step it through. High crescent, inhale. Open twist to the right, exhale. Star pose, open, fill up. Warrior two to the back, breathe out. Reverse, inhale. Extended side angle. Reverse, breathe in. Low runner's lunge. Anjane, fill up. Airplane, breathe out. Chair pose, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, Vinyasa. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose. Re-extend. Step it through. High crescent, inhale. Open twist left, exhale. Star pose, breathe in. Warrior two to the top, breathe out. Reverse, inhale. Extended side angle. Reverse, breathe in. Low runner's lunge. Anjane, fill up. Airplane, breathe out. Chair pose, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift, Vinyasa. Right leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose. Re-extend. Step it through. High crescent, inhale. Cactus and hover, exhale. Rise, breathe in. Open twist right, breathe out. Star pose, inhale. Goddess, exhale. Rise, breathe in. Warrior two to the back, breathe out. Reverse, fill up. Extended side angle. Reverse, inhale. Low runner's lunge. Anjane, breathe in. Airplane, breathe out. Chair pose, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Left leg high, inhale, knee to nose. Re-extend, step it through. High crescent, inhale. Cactus and hover, exhale. Rise, breathe in. Open twist left, breathe out. Star pose, inhale. Goddess, exhale. Rise, breathe in. 2 to the top, breathe out. Reverse, fill up. Extended side angle. Reverse, inhale. Low runner's lunge. Anjane, breathe in. Airplane, breathe out. Chair pose, inhale. Divers, exhale. Chair, breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Now lower your knees down, find your tabletop. Move through a round of cow and cat. And wiggle out anything that needs to be wiggled out. And come back to neutral. Extend your right leg long behind you, left arm long in front of you. Breathe in. Crunch elbow to knee, knee to elbow on your breath out. Extend long, inhale. Crunch, exhale. Extend, breathe in. Crunch. Extend, inhale. Now reach back, left hand to right foot or ankle. Gently kick your foot up into your hand. Square your shoulders forward and lift your chin up. Breathe in. Kick a little higher. Extend long, inhale. Back to your tabletop on your exhale. Move through a round of cow and cat, reset. And we'll meet back in neutral. Extend your left leg long behind you, right arm long in front of you. Breathe in. Crunch, elbow to knee, knee to elbow, breath out. Extend long, inhale. Crunch, exhale. Extend, breathe in. Crunch. Extend, inhale. Reach back, right hand for left foot or ankle. Gently kick up into your hands. Square your shoulders forward, lift your chin. Breathe in. Kick a little higher. Extend long, inhale. Back to your tabletop on your exhale. Move through your cow and cat. Then take your child's pose for a moment. Either knees wide with forearms long in front of you, or if you'd like to loosen up your low back and shoulders, you can bring knees together, sit your hips back, and then bring your arms on either side, hands facing the back. Let your forehead melt down and let your shoulders drape over your knees. And ground yourself into your pose, whichever you choose. Deepen your breath. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. However you'd like to get there, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. If you'd like to move through a vinyasa, go for it. If you're going straight to your downward dog, maybe pedal out your heels, get situated. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Send your right leg high, three-legged dog. Inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay or angle your left fingertips towards the outer edge of your mat and flip your dog. If you're flipping, feet parallel, toes pointing straight back, feet about shoulder width distance apart. Drive down to lift, open your hips and chest. Breathe in and unflip. Replant your right hand, send your right leg high. Inhale. Right knee, left tricep, and hold. Thread your foot through for star plank. Plant your right foot down, reach your left arm high, maybe take your arm circles. Maybe start to guide your heel a little closer to the upper left-hand corner of your mat if you want more intense stretch. Switch your circle direction. Breathe in. Plant your left hand down, send your right leg high. Inhale. Right knee, right tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it. Maybe chaturanga your arms down for a challenge. Re-extend, inhale. Lizard lunge, step your right foot outside of your right hand. Angle your toes towards the outer edge. Both hands come inside your foot. Maybe sink down to your back knee, maybe down to your forearms. Let yourself settle into this pose for a moment before taking your quad stretch. Maybe rock side to side or draw figure eights with your hips. See what feels good for your body. And stay or take your crooked monkey. Reaching back, right hand for left foot or ankle, drawing it towards your glute. You can roll to the outer edge of your right foot and sink your hips forward. Lengthen your spine, open your chest, melt your shoulders down your back, maybe gaze up and back. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your right foot back to the center of your mat. Take your half splits or full splits, Ardha Hanuman or Hanumanasana. Full splits, square your hips to the front of your mat. Right hip back, left hip forward. Try not to splay your hips out to the left. You can always use a block underneath your right hamstring as you work your way down if you want. Breathe in and out. Slowly make your way out. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. High crescent, rise, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse triangle, straighten-ish your right leg, tilt back, breathe in. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach your right fingertips as far forward as they'll go. Lengthen your right side body, then hinge down as you reach your left arm high. Great place for a block under your right hand if you have one. Press your hips forward, but pull your shoulder blades back at the same time. So opposing directions. Roll your left shoulder open. Breathe in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Lengthen. Pyramid pose, bump your back foot in, straighten-ish your legs, melt forward. Another great place for a block or blocks under your hands. Bring the floor closer to you. You can also tinker with either a wider stance in your feet here and or shorter stance in your feet. Whatever allows you to square your hips forward while keeping both heels down on your mat. If your back heel is lifting up, shorten your stance. Bump your back foot up farther. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle. Plant your left hand down to your block or your mat. Reach your right arm high. Open your chest. Roll your right shoulder back. Press the backs of your legs to the back wall as you square your hips. If you want a more intense twist, you can plant your left hand outside of your foot. Take what feels good. If your back heel is lifting here, shorten your stance. Breathe in. Release your right hand down, standing splits. Plant your hands, lift your left heel up, angle your left toes down towards your mat to level your hips. Melt your forehead towards your shin. Keep a micro bend in your right knee. Try not to lock out your knee. Squeeze your left heel 1 inch higher. Breathe in. Low squat. Breathe out. Re-extend. Inhale. Low squat. Exhale. Re-extend. Breathe in. Low squat and hold. Hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana. Left knee high. And take your funky chair or tree pose if that's better on your knee. Funky chairs, stay or play. If you want to try something different, you could take your twist, hooking your left elbow to the sole of your left foot. Maybe a forward fold, fingertips to block or mat. Maybe an arm balance. Trees, make sure your foot is planted either above the knee or below the knee, but not on the knee joint. So we want to avoid pressing the knee. Trees, if you'd like a balanced challenge, you can wave your branches back and forth or bring palms to touch overhead and gaze up at your thumbs. Stay with your breath, whichever you choose. Lock your eyes to your focal point that's not moving. That's your drishti to help you maintain your balance. Breathe in and out. One-legged rise, left knee high. Inhale. Warrior 3 with control. Send your left heel back like you're kicking the wall behind you. Option for airplane arms. Hands at heart center. Or if you want more, reach both arms forward, biceps by your ears. Angle your left toes down towards your mat to level your hips. Expand through both ends of your body like someone's pulling you in opposite directions. Breathe in. Revolved half moon. Release your left hand down to your mat. Reach your right arm high. Open your chest to the right. Lift a little more with your back heel than you would think. Stay here or quarter your moon, reaching back right hand for left foot or ankle. Maybe a gentle kick up into your hands. You continue to open your chest to the right. Breathe in. Release your back foot down to your mat. Keep your chest open to the right. Lift your torso up for open twisted crescent to the right side of your mat. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Unravel star pose. Inhale. Hands to your hips. Bring your toes a little in, heels a little out. Lengthen as you inhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Slowly melt your torso all the way down to your mat. Release your hands down as you arrive. Breathe and soften into your pose. And once you settle in, stay or play. If you want to go upside down, frog pose, middle splits, go for it. Just stay with your breath, whichever you choose. If you're upside down and would like an additional challenge, maybe split your feet apart, maybe hover them over the mat before you land. If you're in a variation, start to make your way back. Come to a halfway lift. Breathe in. Angle your toes out 45 degrees. Take Skandasana to the back of your mat. Sink into your left knee. Straighten-ish your right leg. Flex your right toes up to the ceiling. Stay, open your arms, or take your bind. If your left heel is lifting up and off of your mat, I'd recommend either sitting on a block, then moving your foot out away enough where the heel can be down like this, or taking high Skandasana with chest lifted. Breathe in. Turn quarter to the back, low runner's lunge. Anjane, inhale. Airplane, exhale. One-legged rise, right knee high. Dancer's pose. Release your right hand down to the inside of your right foot. Your thumb will meet your big toe. Thumb points behind you. Palm out. Bring your knee back to your midline. Extend your left arm up to the ceiling. Lengthen as you inhale. And gently kick up into your hand as you exhale. Try to keep your chest lifted to the wall in front of you. Chest towards the ground is a different pose. Breathe in. Kick a little higher. One more inhale. Slowly come back to center as you exhale. One-legged, fill up. Low runner's lunge. Float your right foot all the way back and down. Hands all the way down to your mat. Easy twist. Left arm high. Breathe in. Horizon. Roll to the outer edges of your feet. Sink your hips down. Stay for your inhale and your exhale. One more breath in. Walk it all the way around. Low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Then find your warrior one. Spin your back heel down to your mat. Square your hips forward. Reach your arms high. I'd recommend maybe widening your stance a bit, right foot farther to the right. It'll help you square your hips forward. It'll also give you more room to fold. Cactus your arms, squeeze. Interlace your fingers behind the small of your back. Expand your chest, fill up. Then humble your warrior. Slowly melt your right shoulder down inside of your right thigh. Arms up and overhead as you go. Breathe in and out. Warrior one, rise, inhale. Warrior two, readjust your feet, open your arms. Reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle and hold. Stay or play. If you want to take your half bind, full bind, bird of paradise, go for it. Keep driving equal pressure into your back foot, right side body long, chest open, left arm strong. If you want to try your half bind, you'll take your lifted hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper right thigh, then press into your back foot as you open your chest and gaze up and back. You can press your right arm into your right knee for a little more leverage. Birds, get as vertical as you can and open your chest before you extend your leg. Binds, pull your shoulder blades open. Try not to dump forward. Breathe in. Birds start to fly home. Binds start to release. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Spiral down. Flow through your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Send your left leg high, inhale. Bend your knee, open your hip. Stay or angle your right fingertips towards the outer edge and flip your dog. Bend equally into your knees. Breathe in and unflip. Replant your left hand. Send your left leg high. Inhale. Left knee, right tricep, and hold. Thread it through for star plank. Plant your left foot down. Reach your right arm high. Maybe take your circles. Keep pressing your hips up. And switch direction. Breathe in. Replant your right hand. Send your left leg high. Inhale. Left knee, left tricep, and hold. Maybe fly it. Maybe chaturanga arms for a challenge. Re-extend. Inhale. Lizard lunge. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Angle your left toes out. Sink down as far as feels good. And stay or sway or draw figure eights to your hips. And stay or take your crooked monkey, reaching back left hand for right foot or ankle, drawing it to your glute. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Wiggle your left foot back to center. Find your half splits or full splits. Ardha Hanuman or Hanuman. Breathe in and out. Slowly make your way out. We'll meet in low runner's lunge. High crescent, rise, ride your breath up. Warrior two, breathe out. Reverse triangle, inhale. Trikonasana, reach your left fingertips as far forward as they'll go, then hinge down. So you reach your right arm high. Maybe grab your block under your left hand. Press your hips forward, lengthen your left side body, try not to collapse down. Roll your right shoulder back. If it feels okay, maybe gaze up at your right thumb. If that's not great, maybe down at your left big toe. Breathe in and out. Reverse warrior, inhale. Low runner's lunge, spiral down. Lengthen. Pyramid pose. Bump your back foot in. Straighten-ish your legs, melt forward. Maybe grab your block or blocks. Left hip back, right hip forward as you square. Melt your forehead towards your shin. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold a little deeper. Halfway lift, fill up. Revolve triangle, plant your right hand down to your block or mat. Reach your left arm high. Square your hips. Roll your left shoulder open. Breathe in. Release your left hand down to your mat. Standing splits. Plant your hands. Lift your right heel up. Angle your toes down to your mat, forehead towards your shin. Keep that micro bend in your left knee. Squeeze your right heel 1 inch higher. Breathe in. Low squat. Breathe out. Re-extend. Inhale. Low squat. Re-extend. Fill up. Low squat and hold. Hands to heart center. Slowly rise. One-legged Tadasana. Right knee high. Then take your funky chair or tree pose. Funky chairs, stay or play. Take it to your place. Trees, same balance options as before. Lock your eyes to your drishti. Stay with your breath. Trees, avoid the knee. Foot above or below the knee, but not on the knee. Breathe in and out. One-legged, rise, right knee high, inhale. Warrior 3, slowly send your right heel back like you're kicking the back wall. Angle your right toes down. Same arm options as before. Think up dog in your chest and lift more through your back heel than you think. Breathe in. Revolved half moon. Release your right hand down to your mat. Reach your left arm high. Open your chest to the left. Roll your left shoulder back. Stay or quarter your moon, reaching back. Left hand for right foot. Maybe a gentle kick up as you continue to open your chest. Breathe in. Slowly release your back foot down to your mat. Keep your chest open to the left and rise to your open twisted crescent, left side of your mat. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. Star pose, open, inhale. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Slow and controlled, sink into your skandasana, back of your mat. Slowly sink your hips down to whatever height is comfortable with both heels down. Once you arrive, stay, open your arms or take your bind. Breathe in. Turn quarter to the back. Low runner's lunge. Anjane. Breathe in. Airplane. Exhale. One-legged. Fill up. Dancer's pose. Release your left hand down to the inside of your left foot. Thumb meets big toe. Palm facing out. Thumb facing back. Bring your knee back to your midline. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. And gently kick up into your hand as you exhale, keeping your chest lifted to the wall in front of you. Breathe in. Kick a little higher. One more inhale. Slow and controlled, come back to center. One-legged, fill up. Low runner's lunge, float your left foot all the way back and down, hands all the way down to your mat. Easy twist, right arm high, breathe in. Horizon, roll to the outer edges, sink your hips. Stay for your inhale and your exhale. One more breath in. Walk it all the way around, low runner's lunge, top of your mat. Then find your warrior 1. Spin your back heel down to your mat, maybe widen your stance a little. Rise, square your hips forward, reach your arms high. Cactus, squeeze. Interlace your fingers behind the small of your back, other thumb on top this time, expand. Then humble your warrior. Slowly melt your left shoulder down inside your left thigh. Arms up and overhead. Relax through your neck. Keep squaring your hips forward. Breathe in and out. Warrior 1, rise, inhale. Warrior 2, readjust your feet, open your arms. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle and hold. Stay or play. Half binds, full binds, birds. Go for it. Keep your whole body strong and engaged. Stay with your breath. If you want your half bind on this side, take your lifted hand behind your back. Maybe grab your upper left thigh, press into your back foot, lengthen your spine, open your chest. Maybe gaze up and back. Breathe in. Birds fly home, binds release. Reverse warrior, inhale. Spiral down, flow through your vinyasa. And lower your knees down to your mat. We're going to set up for camel pose. So camel pose is a big back bending stretch. I'm going to show you one version first that makes it a little more accessible, and the second version, which is more traditional. If you already know it, go for it. The first version, coming onto your toes, balls of your feet, kind of sitting on heels. So rock forward, hips over your knees, and slowly tilt back so you can grab onto the backs of your heels. Now right now I'm letting my hips collapse. So to really get into this pose, you want to press hips forward, lift up through the chest, and open. Let your head gently fall back, throat opening, relaxing the shoulders, really pressing hips forward. So it's that forward press plus the lift in the chest that really gets you into the right position. I want to try to keep hips over knees. And then to come back, slowly start to collapse into your belly. Bring your hips towards your heels and come back. Maybe come down into your tabletop. Shake it out. If that felt okay, maybe try it again. If you want a more intense version of this, so if that already felt like a lot, maybe don't try this one. The more traditional form, the tops of your feet will come onto your mat. Knees about hip width distance apart. And your thumbs will face out and away from your body. Just going to slowly start bringing your palm, the heel of your palm down onto your actual heel on either side. You may want to do one and then the other. Kind of get yourself situated there, and then do your press. Hips forward, chest up, and then relaxing, letting the head fall back. Breathe in. And to release, slowly bring your hips back towards your heels. Relax down. Shake it out. Maybe come back to your tabletop. You can do a few hip circles one way, then the other way. Now, from here, find your half pigeon. So bring your right shin forward on your mat, parallel-ish to the top of your mat. Right knee a little wider than your right hip. If it feels better to be on your back, you can take your figure four pose there. If you do that, just flex your crossed over foot. It'll protect your knee joint. Half pigeon, square your hips forward. Lengthen your spine as you inhale and gently melt down into your pose as you exhale. Half pigeons, you can always use a block underneath your right hamstring and or glute if your hips are feeling tight and you're not quite ready to melt. You can place that block under there. Maybe just keep yourself lifted and then gently walk yourself a little farther forward each time to whatever's comfy. And stay. Or take your quad stretch, bending into your left knee. Reaching back, left hand to left foot. Same hand, same foot. Square your shoulders forward if you do. Or take your mermaid. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. However you'd like to get there, make your way to your other side. Half pigeons, left shin forward. Left knee a little wider than your left hip. Figure fours. Flex your crossed over foot. And stay or take your quad stretch. Right hand back to right foot. Breathe in. Slowly release your foot if you have it. Roll into your left hip. Bring the sole of your right foot all the way around to the top of your mat. Soles of your feet together. Knees out wide for Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Grab onto your feet. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. And hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. Breathe in and out. Roll back up to a seat. Extend your legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. For more low back support, feet a little farther apart. Reach your arms high, lengthen your spine as you inhale. And hinge forward with a flat back as you exhale. You can always soften your knees a lot here. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Roll back up to a seat. Grab behind your thighs, vertebra by vertebra, come down onto your back. Bring your arms out either into a big cactus shape or a big T shape. Bump your hips over to the right, but drop your knees to the left. Supine twist. If you want a little more, you can eagle wrap your right leg up and over your left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe in. And come back through center. Bump your hips to the left. Drop your knees to the right. Option to eagle wrap your left leg up and over your right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in. And out. Come back through center. Send your legs up the imaginary wall for waterfall pose, reversing the blood flow for a moment. If you'd rather take your shoulder stand, by all means. You always have the option to take supported waterfall, placing a block below your sacrum, sending your legs up from there if you want. And stay or move through your plow. Breathe in. Slowly make your way back down to your mat. Extend long, find your final shape. Traditionally, feet out wider east and west than your mat, hands wider east and west. Take it feels good. Soften or close your eyes. Deepen your breath. Come back to that intention you set at the beginning. Those deep, smooth belly breath inhales. And slow, smooth exhales. All together, take a deep breath in. And let it go. Shavasana. Enjoy your rest. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Start to wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Maybe gently rock your head side to side if that feels good on your neck. And take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, legs out long. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a loving squeeze. Feel your low back release. And roll onto your favorite side for a moment of grounding. Maybe send some love to Mama Earth. Whatever colored light resonates with you, straight from your heart to hers. Wrap her in a big hug. Deep breath in and out. Make your way up into an easy seat. Your eyes open along the way. Please soften or close them. Sweep your arms high. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Thank you, friend, for showing up for your practice today. May you have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend. May that intention you set at the beginning of this class be blessed and flow to you with ease and with joy. All together, let's breathe in love and send out peace. Let's breathe in peace and send out love. Thank you, friend. Go in peace. Shanti.